delicious. I'm Lester. If I had to pick a final meal, it's Japanese. No contest. I'm a private dining chef running an omakase experience. I'm taking you to my heavy hitters, all tucked behind a facade you have probably walked past many times. Orchard Plaza holds a maze of unassuming doors that, if ventured, transports you straight to Japan. My first nondescript door leads me to Sakutto, Tempura and Oyster Bar. Here, you have front row seats to your choice of tempura being fried to order. The man ensuring Sakutto's perfect crunch, Chef Eiji.
Put the powder first, then put the butter. The last, put on the oil inside. 天ぷらは一見シンプルですが、食材が熱や油、湿度にどう反応するかを理解するには長い時間がかかります。Lester,
はい。
let's get started. Show me your skill.
頑張ります。
No bad, no bad.
ありがとうございます。
100 points. I don't believe you, it's first time.
You think I can get a job here?
Yeah, I hire you.
Ranging from seasonal vegetables, seafood and meat, all air flown straight from Japan every week. Their signature, the Sakutto Ebi.
サクッとという言葉は理想的な天ぷらを噛んだ時の軽い食感と音を表しています。外側は繊細で軽い衣、中はジューシーな甘いエビ、そのコントラストが理想ですね。
A little bit bouncy texture, yeah, and the batter very crispy too. Very delicious.
食材が届いたら丁寧に下準備をし、できるだけ提供前に揚げます。直前に。甘鯛天ぷら、甘鯛は日本の豊洲から週2回新鮮で質のいいものを毎回仕入れています。鱗をあえてつけたままにして揚げることでサクサクの食感になります。
Did you hear that crunch? That's the very thin, crispy scales. And the flesh just like melted in my mouth. Delicious. It's so good.
温泉エッグはまず卵を優しく茹でるところから始まって揚げる直前に殻を割ります。で、揚げる時はとても薄い衣で短い時間だけ火を入れます。そうすると外はサクッとして中の黄身は、柔らかく温かいままクリーミーに仕上がります。
This is the only evidence of how good it is.
天ぷらは一つの食材を技術によって引き立てる、その感じが好きなんですよね。さまざまな国の人たちが集まるこの場所、このオーチャードプラザというビルで日本の天ぷら文化を伝えることに大きな魅力を感じています。
Cheers! Cheers! 乾杯! I'm trading hot oil for hot broth. Kagami, Singapore's first omakase Shabu-Sukiyaki concept. Chef and owner Wen Li serves up piece by piece 16 courses of vegetables, meats and seafood.
Many times when I go to any Shabu-Sukiyaki restaurants, I could choose either one of the choice only. So I thought, why not bringing everybody the best of both worlds? Shabu-Sukiyaki, it's very palatable to all our diners because it's fully cooked dishes. So it's something that is very inclusive. For shabu, it's just a very light broth with bonito and kelp. For sukiyaki, it's more soy sauce based. I went through a couple of months tasting so many different kinds of beef, pork belly, different kinds of seafood to decide which of the ingredients go in which sequence, which will also be very nice in our shabu and our sukiyaki courses.
All meat and seafood makes a flight from Japan to Singapore once a week, every week, in order to service 2 nightly seatings 6 days a week. Every course gets its own dedicated dipping sauce to dial up the flavors of each ingredient. Next, the A5 Hida beef in my shabu course.
I have to eat so many beef from so many different prefectures because everyone has got different distinctive profile. I usually do all my beef medium rare, but we really have to look at the temperature, eyeball the doneness of it by looking at how pinkish or how red that we want the beef to be. All our sauces are house-made because we know what sauces will actually bring out and complement the ingredients better.
This beef is very, very delicate. It was so good. Next, Sukiyaki hotate. Scallop pan-seared first, then lightly simmered in house-made sukiyaki broth.
All our ingredients are from Japan, replenished at least 4 times a week. We only take in reservations so that we know that the ingredients will always be freshest for our diners. Seafood itself is a very delicate kind of ingredient. If I overcook it, it's going to be too tough, and the sweetness is just going to be all lost into the broth itself.
It's like a velvety center with a caramelized top, and then the sukiyaki broth just adds another layer of like gentle sweetness to it.
The reason why I want to set up an open bar concept, it's really to have that interactive and intimate experience with diners. I think it's really giving the elevated kind of experience so that people don't feel like this is just another kind of steamboat experience. It has good vibes, good food, good company.
Next, Bisco Sakaba. Cross-cultural bistro where Japan meets the West. Run by husband and wife duo Kei and Nico. It's a concise 19-dish menu that on paper looks quite vague. I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into, but the anticipation is real. First up, the dashi egg with iburi gakko mayonnaise, a creative take on a hard-boiled egg.
僕がフランス料理の背景があって日本人であるっていうことを全部こうまとめたものを料理に表現してます。ウフマヨの僕らのバージョンでダッシュエッグは一番こだわってるのはマヨネーズタルタルソースなんですけど、タルタルソースの中に日本の素材でいぶりがっこでよくあるタルタルソースのチャイブとかシャロットとかを一緒に混ぜてるんですけれども、お酢もこだわってて日本のお酢を2種類とフランスのお酢を1種類混ぜて3種類のお酢が入ったマヨネーズになってます。
Never seen this before. Like different textures, different flavors, and all ties in with a very yummy tartar sauce. Next, monkfish karage. Yep, the most monstrous fish in the sea, turned into a bite-sized nugget.
あんこは、まず食感がすごくいいで深海魚なんでこうプルッとした身とゼラチンも多いし、ちょうど唐揚げにした時に鶏肉みたいにジューシーなこうジュワッとするのが僕好きで唐揚げにしてるんですけど、そう唐揚げの、周りの粉は自分で調合してて小麦粉とか片栗粉とかあと10種類のハーブとかスパイスとか
Some sort of like hidden secret spice inside as well. Super moist and like gelatinous inside.
すごい1週間に1回ぐらい買えるんですけど、日本の市場の状況とか魚もすぐ変わってしまうし、それで僕はいろんなこう新しいのもうたくさんありすぎて作りすぎて怒られるんですけどでもこう変えていった方が楽しいしリピートしてくれるお客さんも楽しんでもらえるんで、1週間に1回ぐらいは変えようって思ってます。
とにかくワインをシェアしながら楽しんでほしいっていうことです。そう、私たちの料理はビストロスタイル。そこにディスコみたいな音楽の要素も入れたくて、ビストロとディスコを合体してビスコって呼んでます。
週末とかはみんな飲んでパーティーになっちゃいます。
There's a real joy in finding food like Bisco's. Unconventional, sure, but with a great execution of flavor. The final door within this discrete pocket of Japan, Junryo. Practicing the art of doing the absolute most by doing the absolute least. This skill is displayed every single day for both lunch and dinner at this 8-seater restaurant by local chef Chad.
Junryo is very unique because our customer can create their own flavored sushi meal at Omakase-Grade. In Singapore, there are a lot of high-end and low-end sushi restaurants. We really want to bridge the gap. All ingredients are air flown 2 to 4 times a week from Kyushu and Hokkaido.
This is what you can get for $1, $3, $5, $7, $9, $11, and the only item priced at $14. The best part, it's all rolled by hand right in front of you, course by course. Well, some of my favorites were Shima Aji, slightly firm texture, bursting with like clean, delicious fat. For the chef to make your sushi course by course, the price point is kind of a bit rare. You might be able to get it at other places, but probably not as delicious as here.
We really want to provide that same kind of intimate experience you will get at high-end restaurant. I hope our diners will think of Junryo when they want to have good sushi anytime for any occasion.
This is omakase at its most honest. It's fast, intimate, and leaves my belly full, wallet also full. My Orchard Plaza hunt ends here. Beyond the food and drink is the vibe that anchors the experience. Stepping into these places feels like stumbling upon a secret. Corridors that lead to the best kept Japanese gems in this city behind each door.